Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Oh my god, I love my hair like that. Today I'm going to be answering a lot of relationship questions that I've got in my DMs on Instagram. By the way, if you don't follow me yet, because you should, my username is Sassy Relationship on Instagram. I'm gonna link that below so y'all can go follow me because I post really nice bomb pictures. Okay, so let's get straight into it. I have pretty much a lot of questions, so that's gonna be fun because let me tell you something about me. My answers are very sassy and very real because I think that people like to sugarcoat a lot of things, and I don't believe in sugarcoating anything. So if you don't want to hear the truth, then don't be here. But if you want to see something real, something authentic, then I suggest that you subscribe to my channel because why wouldn't you? The first question that I got is how to deal with boys. Alright, so how do you deal with them? Well, the answer is pretty simple. You don't need to deal with them. Because let me tell you something, when you try to deal with the boy, you're gonna lose. It's like in the casino. When you go and you play your little blackjack or you play your little slots machine and you think that, oh, I got this, you end up losing. You don't need to deal with any boys because they are not worth it. Unless all you want is to have some fun, because I know a lot of girls, all they want to do is that, then by all means do what you want, boo-boo, but they are not worth it. If you want a relationship and you are a relationship person, then there is no need for you to be dealing with any sorts of boys, okay, or ass who are going to string you along the ride, and they're gonna tell you at the end, well, you gotta pay for that. Hold on now, since when do I gotta pay? You want someone to pay you with something, you're gonna pay me with your love. And all you need to do is just cut them out. That's it. End of story. Next question is, what's gonna make you stay with someone? Like the qualities they must have. Okay, that's a good question because I look for a lot of things, but the base I would need, like there needs to be a base of the qualities I'm looking for in a guy is he has to be funny. He has to be smart. And obviously the first thing I look for is he gotta be good looking, because if he's not good looking, I'm not gonna care about none of that. Trust me, I had guys who were not that good looking. I wasn't into them, but they possessed all the qualities I looked for in a man. But if I'm not attracted to him, then there is no point. So I say these are the main things I look for, and also respect. Respect is super important. It is mandatory for me that I have some respect. Respect goes two ways. This is a two-way street. It's not a one-way street. It's not one car that goes on. No, you gotta come back too. Where you going? You gotta come back. Hold on, my dad is calling. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
I bring something from Canada. Okay. Just 5 minutes.
What?
Don't eat. I bring something from Canada.
Don't eat? Hold on, I can't hear you. What did you bring?
Okay.
I'm not telling him, you call him. Okay, thank you, bye. I'm making a video. Can I continue? Bye. Bye. Sorry for that. That was very random. Next question is, how would you know when it's time to let go? Well, you just know. It's pretty much an obvious question. Like, you just know when you don't feel the same, or you could still feel the same, but you feel like there's a lot of things that are happening that are not going your way and you're not happy, because you could still love someone and not be happy. Well, then it's time to go. Like, you just know. You have that feeling, you have that gut feeling that's telling you like, girl, I gotta bounce. So if you need to bounce, you bounce, girl. Next question is, how should you act when you're single but you know your ex will come back to you? Well, Let me tell you how you should act. How you should act is pretty much always be you. You always gotta be you. And I believe in being me, but being a little more extra. Because I know that if he, first of all, they always come back. Because when you got that good energy, they always want to come back. Next question is, what is the craziest thing you've ever done in a relationship? I've done a lot of crazy things. So if I just think about one thing that I've done and the craziest, oh my god, there's a lot of crazy ones. So there is one that I've done that is really, really crazy, but it's a good crazy, because I feel like, you know, anybody with a mind, okay, who loved the person would have done probably this. I'm not gonna say any names because I really don't want to blast the person. My ex texted me in the morning something that was very personal, and it really like touched me, and I really got scared for him. And then I'm like, what? You know, like, what the hell? And then he like stopped answering me at one point, so I thought something happened to him. And so I decided to pop at his place, sit in his chair, like where he works, and just wait for him. And then when he saw me, he was like, surprise, why are you not answering me? I was worried. And he really got mad. I mean, he shouldn't have texted me that. Like, that's not something, like, I can't say what he texted me because it was really personal, but he shouldn't have texted me that at all, because it was really, really, like, it really hurt me in the moment, and I cried, and I really got scared for him. So like, and then he got mad at me for that, and I was like, why the hell are you getting mad? You mad because I care for you? Like, that's not right. So that is the craziest thing I've ever done. Next question is, my friend is dating a guy that she knows there's no future with and doesn't want to leave. Well, your friend is stupid, because listen, why are you dating? Like, does he have good D? Is that why you can't leave? You know what? I don't know about that one, but you gotta let your friend be. Because if she wanna be stupid by herself, let her be stupid. She's gonna know. Like, you don't need to insert yourself into this. Don't be a third wheel. Let her do her, and let her do whoever she wants to do. Next question is, my ex keeps texting me once in a while about memories we had. What does it mean? Well, it's obvious that he misses you, because why else would he be texting you about some memories that you guys had? We know he misses you, but the question is, do you miss him? Because you say he keeps texting me once in a while. Do you text back, girl? Like, that's what it really means. Like, what is underneath all of this? Think about it. Next question is, my friend told her ex she might have cancer, and he said it's between you and God. Oh my goodness. Now, first of all, who says things like that? It's between you and God? Oh my God, can you be so insensitive? Like, oh my goodness. I would have replied back, and I would have said, it's not between me and God, boo-boo. It's between you and those hands, because that's what you're gonna get. How dare you? How can you be so insensitive to say, like, it's between you and God? That is the most selfish thing I've ever heard. I hope karma gets that person. That better get it. And I hope that your friend will be better, because that is so insensitive to say. Screw you. Ugh, I can't. See, this is an example of boy. Just saying. Next question is, how do you balance work and dating life? having free time for yourself versus spending it with a guy. So I'm not good at balance at all. I don't believe in balance. I believe in prioritizing my time. So let's say that I want to spend time with my man, then I will spend time with my man. But I'm not the type of person that's clingy. I hate being clingy. I hate when someone is clingy with me. Like, I need my free time. I need my time with my girls. At one point, I'm gonna say, okay, like, this is time for you. I'm going to allocate this time for you. And this time is going to be for my friends. So it depends. If I want to see my girlfriends, I'm going to go see my girlfriends. And if I'm going to see my man, I'm going to see my man. If I want to see both in the same day, my friends and then my man, that's what's going to happen. But yeah, I don't believe in balance. I feel like people say, we need to balance work, life, and love, all this bullshit. There is no balance in life. Like, life is not balanced. It's not a scale. It's all about prioritizing. What do you want to do and what you don't want to do but need to be done, or what you don't want to do and won't do. Like, that's what life is. I'm very black and white, so maybe other people would say it differently, but like I said, I tell you the truth. Next question is, what do you do if a guy you're seeing asked about your IG? What would you focus on posting? Girl, I will focus on posting whatever the I want to post, okay? Like, first of all, if a guy sees my IG, I'm very much like, have you seen my IG? Oh, don't you like what I post? Don't you like this? Don't you like that? And they always say like, oh, you look bomb in that, you look bomb in this, you look bomb in that. So I'm always like promoting my IG secretly. I get happy, guy, girl, anybody. I'm just very grateful when someone goes and sees my Instagram and tells me like how much it's nice, or how much I inspired them to do something, or anything like that. I feel like it really touches my heart. So thank you guys, you know, for loving what I do. Next question is, ooh, that's from my friend. Next question is, what's your pet peeve in your partner? Oh, I got a lot of pet peeves, but one thing I do not like, that is something that every single guy can attest to, and that is if you talk about another girl while you are with me. Now what the are you doing? See, this is what it comes back to, the qualities. Respect. You better respect me. So if you are with me, you talk about me, you talk to me. That's what you do. You don't go around talking about another girl and what you want to do to another girl, or you say, hey, this girl is pretty. I know she's pretty. You don't need to go around talking about like, oh, this girl that, this girl that. No, 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 I don't want to hear no girl. Because if you want to start talking about girls, let's open Pandora box. I'm going to start talking about all the guys that have texted me in the hour that I was with you, and I'm gonna open my phone and be like, okay, you want to talk about this girl, you want to answer this girl, perfect, let me see who I didn't answer to. Let me answer Bob and tell him, you know, haha, that video was so funny. Don't try me. Don't try me, because I'm a very, like, I will sting you right back. So yeah, that's my pet peeve. Oh, I like this one. So someone asked me, when things are getting boring, how would you spice things up? Well, honey, what I would do is I would fight. I like to fight. To be honest with you, I feel like that would spice things really, really much. Like, because when you fight a little, you know, and I'm not saying like a real fight, you know, I'm just saying like, kind of like get on each other's nerves a little. I'm gonna say like, oh, like for example, he would say hi to me and I would say hi, and then he would say, what's wrong with you? And I'll be like, you figure it out. There would be nothing wrong, okay? But it's just, I like to create a little bit of drama just to spice things up, and then we would get mad at each other, and then he would put me back in my place. And I like when a man does that. I think it's a turn on. And then we would, you know, get it on again. So that's one way. Another way would be, I like to play dress up. I like to act, and yeah, I think that would be a really good thing to do. So my next question is, to be too private about relationships on IG, what is considered the right amount? This is the thing that I have about relationships and people who put out their relationship on IG. What I feel is, I used to be the type of girl who would like I want to like put my man on everything. I want to like show him off. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want everyone to know him. But now I feel like you shouldn't do that. You should have like a limit, because trust me, you don't want people up in your business. And people on social media are very nasty and very vicious, so you never know what person is going to give you the bad eye. So I feel like if you want to post, you could post, but I feel like if something's going on in your life and you guys are having a fight, don't post about it. Keep all of the bad things private and the good things you can put out there, because you don't want anybody in your business. Trust me, I learned the hard way. Next question is, are you dating someone? I don't know. That's for you to find out. No, I'm kidding. I'm not dating anybody. I mean, there's no one serious in my life right now. And honestly, I miss being serious with someone, but that's life right now for me. Next question is, how do you deal with being ghosted? Okay, see, that's the thing. I've never dealt with being ghosted. Like, usually I'm the ghost. So I don't know how to answer that. I'm sorry, girl. Oh my god. I don't know if I should answer that. And if he watches, well, hi. Okay, I'm gonna answer it. Alright. The question is, what's one ex that you will take back and why? There's only one that I will take back, maybe. Depends. If we have a talk. And why? Well, that's simple. He was the love of my life. And that's all I'm going to say about it. And don't ask me any more questions. Next question is, how do you know that you're ready for a relationship? You just know. Like, you're just like, okay, I want to be with that person. And you don't really know you want to be with someone until like there's someone that presents themselves to you and you're like, oh my god, damn, I want to be with that person like every day. I want that person to be like my man or my girl or anything like that. So that's how you know. Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, what's your opinion on submission versus being equals with your partner? Now, the thing is, I have a very dominating personality and I kind of like to be in control. So, I don't know about submission. I know that I am only submissive in the bedroom. That's about it. But being equals, I feel like even though I'm a controlling person, I know when to fall back. Equal means the same amount of respect that you both give to each other. You can't say the same amount of love, because to be honest with you, there will always be one person who will love the other person more. So I feel like respect should be a two-way street. But I believe in being equal with your partner, but submissive in, you know, when y'all get it all. And be in control sometimes, because I like to be in control in that part. Next question is, do you think religious text plays a role in whether a relationship thrives or fails? I do. I'm a religious person. I'm Christian. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I, have my Bible. I read every night. I haven't gone to church in a while, but I do usually go to church. But I feel like, me personally, I wouldn't date a guy if he is not Christian or at least believe in God. Or, to me it's so important, my religion and what I believe in, that I just can't see myself with someone who doesn't believe in the same thing as me. I'm going to try to say this from both sides. So let's say that someone wants to date someone that is not the same religion as them. That really depends on if the two people in the relationship want to make it work. So if they want to make it work and they don't let any other exterior play come into the relationship, like family and friends and all of that, then yes, they can make it work. Next question is, tell a hilarious relationship story. Okay, I got a really, really good one. there was this guy that I was kind of like dating around with, and we were talking for like a couple of months, and we were like going out for a couple of months, and for me that was already like a lot, because I was like, honey, if we're not dating like after a month, like what the hell are you doing? And I'm kind of like not a patient person, so I want things to like move really quickly. And anyways, fast forward all of that, like I think it was the end of December or something, or January, where like we saw each other, and I still felt like I didn't have a connection with the guy. I felt like he just wanted to, and that's all he wanted to do. And so with me, it's like, if I don't have a connection with you, like I don't care how hot you are, and he was hot, I'm not going to date you, because I feel like there's a lot missing. I need that connection. I need like to be intellectually connected to you and emotionally connected as well. Physically is not enough. That's not gonna make me stay. That's gonna make me say bye-bye. We're in the car, and he kind of like was playing with my hair, and I was like, okay, why are you playing with my hair? And I liked that, but I felt a little weird and I was a little shy. And then he just like leaned in to try to kiss me. And I said, what the are you doing? I leaned back. I was like, what the are you doing? And he was like, nothing. And he just startled. And that was like the last time we talked, but then we were connected, but that's another story, because I left him that time. And yes, we did kiss, but yeah. Next question is, how are you so confident with or without a man? First of all, thank you for telling me that I'm confident, because that is something that I really worked on for many years. And it's something that comes with a lot of self-love, a lot of self-thought. You have to be able to analyze yourself and how you feel, and I'm really good with assessing my emotions. I'm confident with a man, and I'm confident without a man. My relationship with whoever is not going to change the relationship with myself, because that will always come first. And ladies, you better listen, and men, you better listen too. The relationship that you have with yourself is way more important. So if you feel like you are not confident with someone, it's not gonna work. So you gotta learn how to be confident with yourself, and that comes with a lot of time, a lot of, you know, self-love that you have to pour into yourself. Next question is, do you believe in marriage? How much time the guy should propose to you after you start dating? So I do believe in marriage. I do want to eventually get married. And how much time should the guy propose to you after you start dating? There isn't really a set date, but it shouldn't be after a month. I would say a couple of months to maybe a year or two or something like that. I feel like I need to date the guy for at least 3 years, because you really get to know someone in like 3 years. Next question is, how to make someone understand you are not meant to be together? Simple. You just tell them, I'm not meant for you and I don't want to be with you. Sorry. The next question is, okay, so I had a crush on this guy in school, and years later we reconnected. And I really feel that this could be something special, because we text all the time, but we're both shy. So what do I do? Please help, I'm so shy, and what if he doesn't feel the same way? Okay, so that's really cute that you reconnected with that guy. So you say that you are both shy, but he texts you and you don't know what to do. Well, you don't need to do anything. He's the guy. He should come to you, and if he's shy too and he's not doing anything, sorry to break it to you, girl, but maybe he either wants to take his time or he's not really feeling you that way. I'm just keeping it real. Next question is, I'm not finding a date in spite of being honest. What do I do? Okay, well, you could be honest, you could lie, you could say anything you want. I don't think honesty has anything to do with being able to find a date. I just feel like it's something that you feel with a person and it just happens. Like, it's not about being honest, it's just about like the feeling and the connection that you have with someone. So if you haven't found that person yet that you want to date and you're not finding a date in spite of being honest, then you should just keep trying, because someone who wants to date you will date you, period. Next question is, what are the red signs of a toxic relationship? There's a lot of them. 1, they don't call you as often. 2, they don't text you as often. 3, they don't check up on you. 4, they always got some excuse to not be with you or say they're busy and all of that. Trust me, I can attest to that. 5, they are controlling. 6, they are nasty, like they don't give you attention, they don't treat you well. 7, anything that is above the emotional abuse, when it gets physical, that's when you need to know to leave. But besides all of that, there's a lot of, to me, emotional abuse and physical abuse is still abuse to me. So both of them affect you. You know when you are in a toxic relationship, you know you are not happy anymore and you're crying more than you are smiling. So that's when you know that you are in a toxic relationship, and I suggest that you leave immediately. And that kind of answers the next question, how to deal with a controlling man. You don't deal with it, you leave. That's it. And it also depends how controlling he is. Like, is he controlling with the way that you look, the way that you dress, or who you talk to? You could be with a guy who's a little like possessive, a little jealous, but don't you ever try to control me. So no, you don't deal with it. You just leave. Peace. And the last question is, does the guy absolutely have to pay every time you go out and on the first date? Absolutely, he has to pay. You are paying for everything until we start dating officially. Then I can start paying for you. But I don't believe in splitting the bill. That is cheap as. You are the man, you're gonna have to treat me and make me feel special. I know you into me, but I don't know if I'm into you. Or if I'm into you, if you really want me to be into you like that, you're gonna have to pay. This is called courtesy. This is called chivalry, okay? And so yes, absolutely he has to pay. Like, what is this thing about people, and this is mostly white people, okay? No shade, but shade. What is up with people who want to split the bill on the first date and say, you know what, he needs to pay half and I'm gonna pay half because it's the nice thing to do. But the man has to pay, girl. He is the one who is chasing you. He is the one after you. How is that gonna look like if you are the one paying half? You know what's gonna happen? When you start getting in the relationship, he's gonna ask you for a lot. Hey, can you do this for me? Hey, can you pay my groceries this month? Hey, can you buy me a new car? He's going to go all the way in. And that, my dear, is gonna be your fault because you did not allow him to be a man. A man needs to provide. A man needs to make a woman feel secure. I know you ladies are independent and I'm independent, but sometimes you got to fall back and let a man be a man. So that is all for the questions that I received, and I hope that, you know, it helped you guys. I hope you like my little sassy personality and the sassy answers, and I have so much fun doing that. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.
Bugs,